Hello students, time to put on our colonial hats. Alright, hey, if you're watching this video, you're probably right about here. It may be October 6th, and you're probably just about finished with Chapter 4. It is a Friday, if it is October 6th, and test is coming up, but not on Monday, because we're off on Monday. It's Columbus Day. We'll have the test on Tuesday. As always, I suggest you do a number of steps to prepare for the test. We have the study guide here, which you're used to. In the event that it doesn't load up for you, oh, it did this time, you can either pop it out on a new window, like that, or refresh the page, and usually that works. So we've got this. Take a look at this. Got the vocabulary. It's a bunch of questions. If you can go through that and answer all those questions, then you're probably in good shape to start the test. Now, I've added a new resource for you called Chapter 4 Summary. It's not going to pop up. Alright. Hey, this is what it looks like. It's a resource right from the online book, the teacher version, and it's a summary of everything that happens. It's a very broad picture of what happened, kind of like the most important bullet points of each lesson. So useful thing to know. Useful thing to know. I would advise you to just reread the chapter. This is the short version of that, though. Probably not a bad thing to look at before the test. Alright, and then of course we have our forum page where this video is at with all these fine tips. Now, I was looking at the tests, tweaking it around a little bit, the Chapter 4 test. In here it says, well, on the test it says that it will be a mix. Let's just go take a look, shall we? Of multiple choice SAN matching questions. Now, a little tip, and this is true for all of my tests. Generally, the questions go in the order of the lessons. So there's always vocab questions first, because we do vocab first when we do the chapter. And then after that will be the Lesson 1 questions, and the Lesson 2 questions, and the Lesson 3 questions, the Lesson 4 questions. They're generally in order, so that can kind of help you determine where the information might be if you see a question and you have no idea what it is. If it's at the beginning of the test, it's probably in Lesson 1. If it's at the end of the test, it's probably in Lesson 4 or whatever the last lesson happens to be. The only exception to this is the essay question, and you have one on this test floating at the back. The essay question, like a big one, I usually put last, and it can be from anywhere in the chapter. And you do have one. I'm going to pull it up. Why not? Let's take a look. Let me pull up the test preview. Bring it over here. Alright, so you see we're starting off with matching. There's a bunch of multiple choice. Alright, using complete sentences, please describe how the Great Awakening and the Enlightenment helped to spread and create the ideals and atmosphere for the American Revolution. Maybe go ahead and look and see if you can find that out. I can tell you off the top of my head, there's probably a paragraph right floating around where we talk about the Enlightenment and the Great Awakening, and it probably specifically answers this question. Something right in the book, right in the textbook. Go ahead, take a look at that, and you should probably you'll be fine. So I'd encourage you to take a look at the textbook for that one. Really, that's it. On that forum, on the previous page, you can go ahead and let me know if you have any questions or concerns, or just shoot me a Canvas message. Otherwise, you know, I don't fret too much over the tests. They look big and intimidating, but a lot of it is stuff that you've done already. There are some new questions floating in there, but I try to give you all the tools I can to succeed. And so, yeah, no big deal. Let me know if you have questions. You're going to start with 3 attempts, but honestly, if you message me and you're like, Mr. Yund, I ended up with a 98% on my 3rd attempt, I'd really like to score 100%. I'd probably give that to you on the 3rd extra attempt to you. I really just want you to do well. So let me know if you need any more attempts. I think 3 will probably be enough. Most kids use 2. That's it. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, hey, have a good day, alright? Enjoy Columbus Day.